Hi, welcome back to EST Online. Today, a little start of a mini-series about the word if. If is one of the most challenging words in English, and there are 4 types of if sentence. So in each video, we will look at one type. In this video, we're going to look at type 0. Type 0 is very simple. If plus a subject plus a present verb, comma, subject plus a present verb. So 2 present verbs. And we use type 0 for universal facts, things that never change. If you mix red with blue, you get purple. It's always true. If you throw a ball up, it comes down. It's always true. So if for universal facts is a type 0, 2 present tenses. Thanks for joining. See you in the next part. Hi, welcome back to EST Online. This is part 2 of a little mini-series on how to use if. I often see people making mistakes with if, and if is confusing because we have 4 types of if. In the last video, we looked at type 0, which is a universal fact. In this video, we're looking at type 1, which is a realistic possibility, a realistic future. The structure is nice and simple. We say if subject plus a present verb, comma, subject, will, and a verb. So some kind of positive, concrete future. If it rains this weekend, we will cancel the barbecue. A common mistake people make is they put will on both sides. They say, if it will rain this weekend, we will cancel the barbecue. But this is not correct. So, if subject, present verb, comma, subject, will, and then a verb. And this is for a realistic possible future. Thanks for joining us. Join us in the next part. Hi, welcome back to EST Online. Thanks for joining us. Today, we're looking at the 3rd part in our if mini-series. And we're looking at type 2 if conditionals. So type 0 was a universal fact. Type 1 was a realistic possible future. So type 2 is a not realistic possible future, an imaginary possible future, or an imaginary reality. So we use this for situations that are very unlikely. Very common situations we talk about are, finding money on the floor. I don't usually find money on the floor every day. It's not reality for me. So in this case, the structure is if subject past verb, comma, subject could or would, and then a verb. So if you found $1 million, that's a lot. If you found $1 million, what would you do? So this is used for imaginary scenarios. We use this in business for hypothetical situations. So that's the business case study. If we changed the logo color from red to blue, what would the customers think? Or how would the customers react? So that's our business case use in this case for hypothetical, imaginary changes to the business model. If we increased the price by 20%, how many sales would we lose? Or how much more profit would we make? So that's a perfect business case use. Type 2 is for imaginary scenarios or hypothetical ideas. Thanks so much for joining us. Join us for part 3 next time. Hi, welcome back to EST Online. Thanks for joining us. So, we've so far looked at if sentences, type 0, type 1, type 2. What's next? Type 3. Type 3 is used for past situations, and if we could change the past or reflecting on the past. Sometimes people use the word regret, but the past is not only about regrets, it could be positive things as well. It's about changes to the past. So the structure is nice and simple. If subject had plus a PP verb, comma, subject would have plus a PP verb for past changes, or would plus a base verb for today. Let's have a think about that, okay? If I hadn't come to Japan, I wouldn't be making these videos now. I wouldn't do something right now. If I hadn't come to Japan, I wouldn't be making these videos now. That's right now. So past action and right now. And let's try the past action and a past change. If I hadn't come to Japan, I wouldn't have met many incredible people. That was something that happened in the past. So this happened or didn't happen first, and then this didn't happen next. If I hadn't come to Japan, I wouldn't have met many amazing people. If I hadn't come to Japan, I wouldn't be making these videos right now. So type 3 is definitely the most challenging. So definitely check your grammar book for some more practice on this, but that's a basic usage for how to use this structure. Thanks so much for joining us for this IF mini-series. Make sure to join the next video too. Bye-bye.